Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, great day, everyone. I am your host, Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out publicly and print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And then twice a year, we have two big events. We just finished my 16th Divine Connections magazine anniversary with gospel groups, praise dance, moms, vendors, and it was phenomenal. So our next event is going to be in September, probably September 12th, the Divine Connections Bring It event, where we'll have praise dance groups, moms, maybe gospel steppers, vendors, and youth vendors, and that's going to be in Greensboro. So if you are in any of those categories and in that surrounding area, definitely let me know, so we can see if you can be a part of that, or if you want to bring your organization, bring some young people to be inspired, we can do that as well. So I am grateful for the opportunity for our podcast and what we are doing and how we are making a difference in the community. So I'm going to show you just a couple more videos as well. I'm going to show you what our Divine Connections apparel, and then we're going to also show you one of our Divine Connections Bring It events. So, but let me show you this. The magazine that just came out in March is here. So if you would like to get a copy, you can just text 336-823-2136. All right, to get your copy of Divine Connections magazine. A lot of great things are on there, are inside, that you have resources that you can connect with. I also do a journal called Making It Happen. You Are a Divine Connections because you are. We write the vision, we make it plain, and we work towards our goals, right? And then we have my second book, which is The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So if you want to know how I do what I do with the help of the Lord, the challenges I've had with the accomplishments I've also made with moving forward and keeping God first and being consistent, you want to get the book, The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. All right, so we're going to show just a couple of more videos, and then we have a special guest on the line, and we're going to see what she is up to and doing in the community. So I'll be right back. Okay. Awesome. So that's just a little taste of a little piece of what Divine Connections does. Okay, so we have a special guest, which I'm so excited about. Miss Lily, y'all, is in the house. So we're gonna invite her in. Hold tight.
Oh, there I
go. Hey, Miss Lily, how are you?
Well, how about yourself?
I'm doing good. Well, welcome to Divine Connections podcast. I'm so excited that you are here today. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, well, my name is LEESIA. Well, it's really LEESIA, but people say it wrong all the time. So LEESIA is what I go by. I am from Jacksonville, Florida, and I still reside here, aka Duval. That's what we say here. We rep counties. Okay. Let's see. I have 2 sons. One's getting ready to graduate in 2.5 weeks.
Nice. Congrats.
Get them out there. Tired. Want my food back. Yes.
Love it.
Yes. Off the top of my head, you asked, what was it now? Where was I from? A bit about myself. I just hit the 40s club.
Ooh, just hit it? Wow. Okay, I've been there for a while.
I've entered there. It is something. I got a gray. You see it?
Yeah.
It's little,
yeah.
I've been disrespected, but it's all good. Let me think. I have a lot of stuff going on, so you're gonna have to pull it out of me. Whatever.
Okay. So, what is your passion? What are you passionate about?
That is a great question. I can rock and roll from there.
Okay.
Well, my passion is a couple of things that really that the Lord has graced me with and gifted me is making people laugh. One, I am hilarious. I'm not a joke writer. I'm just a funny person. I say Steve Harvey. I never go to his comedy shows, but I like to be around him. That's me.
Yeah.
As well, I love to be a blessing to people. I like to make people feel good. I'm an encourager. I say the way I help people's lives is either making you laugh or making you feel good about yourself.
Right.
That's my hero cape. Other than that, I'm not I can't help you with life and all that. I'm not resuscitating. I don't do none of that, but I will encourage you. And so that's passionate. And I think I'm very passionate about God, the word of God. Yeah. I am an ex-atheist. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal for me. So where I've come from to that dude sound cool or whatever to I love God is really crazy. It's really crazy.
I love it. So let's get into some of the things that you do. You have a podcast. What are some things that you do?
Okay, so right now, hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one of the things that I do is I am a social media manager for Holy Connection. That is I know the best streaming network, the best connected network around the world. United Christ is spreading the word and getting people connected media wise all over the internet worldwide. So that is my whoop whoop. Also, I am a game show host. I love doing game shows here in Jacksonville, Florida. There's a business that I partner with called Game Show Battle Rooms. And God has blessed me. Answer the prayer. I do live shows, kind of like Your Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud, those type of real style games, but with a twist on it. And it's basically a personalized experience. And so I really loved it. But God has blessed me where I prayed and I said, Lord, I just want to travel and have people pay me to do game shows all over the world.
Yeah, of course.
And I have been blessed with getting that position. I don't really do positions because I'm really an entrepreneur, but I'm okay if the Lord pulls me that way to take me to where I want to go. That's what happens. So I am now the regional, the manager to do road shows. So I bring the shows to people, to ministries, to businesses. I just did State Farm. And so I do it 80 to 500 people. So I'm always going and I am so in love with it. So in love with it.
Wow. So what is one of your top shows?
My top shows, when you say top shows, what do you mean?
Maybe, the best one that you think you've had.
Oh, okay. Great question. So there was one, it was a last minute show and they begged us to do it. And so I volunteered myself to go ahead and take the show. And it was someone going off to deployment. And it was about 20 people. coming in the last minute, and then they were super late. They were like an hour later. You were getting ready to go, but they was like, "Hey, we'll give you extra hundreds." And I was like, "That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say." And so, yeah, they slipped the extra hundreds, but the experience, we didn't know that it was going to be such an emotional experience. But the person who was getting ready to go to deployment, I don't know where he was going. I think like Iraq or something. I can't recall where he was going, but there was a group of like 20 men in there, and they just all broke down crying at the end of the game.
Wow.
And it was just an amazing experience that just to know that it happened like that. And we just let them have their time, because sometimes it's not about following, like just have their time. So that was a amazing experience to see how we can be there in someone's like life transformation. So I've had a couple of those, but that was one of my, it was bizarre, but it just turned so beautiful.
Awesome. So what got you into being creative like that though?
Well, I've always been a creative person. I think ever since I was little, I always knew that I'm going to run things. So it doesn't matter. When I was little, I can't draw, but I was selling tattoos in the first grade and having other people sell them for me. I had a little network of people. So I always knew I was going to be in a space to do stuff. I'm very out of the box. Like the box doesn't exist.
Right.
So,
right.
For me, it's just always been like that. But I call myself a crayon. I call myself a crayon box. That's just how God made me. I'm just colorful in every which way. Whether it's my hair, purple, blue, yellow, orange, it's been everything to the style of dressing. I don't feel good if I don't have a color on. I can't draw, but I can illustrate. Whatever you say, I can illustrate the vision that you're saying. It might not look good, but I can illustrate what you're saying and be able to push it to like, okay, this is what you're talking about. So I love that about myself. So I've just always been creative. If I could draw, it'd be over for everyone. But Lord, you can't have it all. And I'm glad. I probably would have been really cocky. So, but yeah, creativeness. I think my parents, my mom is an artist. She draws. My son does. He draws. All of them. It's just me. He just revoked it from me. I can see, but they can't. So that's what happened. That was the swap.
Right. Gotcha.
So no, that's a great question.
Awesome. And we got connected with Holy Connections with Jessica and Carlos Robinson. Yes. So y'all definitely check it out. So talk about a little bit about Holy Connection.
All right, great. So Holy Connection, it is a really interesting story how I came in contact with Carlos. I was at an event with someone, and I was just having a conversation. Someone walked up to me and goes, "You have a great personality. I want you to talk to someone." And then he gave me Carlos's number. And that is how it happened. I would say 2021, 2020. I think that's just how it happened. I've never seen Carlos before. So as long as I've never seen Carlos. So that's what's funny. Like on video, yes, but in person, nope. But I know him if I was walking down the street. But what was allowed to happen was we built a relationship because of what he's doing with Holy Connections. What is it for? It's uniting people all over, because I always say you have to, like, God is very intelligent, of course, right?
Absolutely.
But just how you're using your amazing platform to reach people. Some people are sitting down waiting for something to come from your show, from any streaming from Holy Connection, because we are meeting them where they're at. And that's something that is very important. Meet people where they're at. Sometimes it's out. I'm not going to say sometimes. Most of the time it's outside the four walls, right? Some people can't make it. The social media has changed things. Social conditioning has changed things since COVID, right? A lot of people are more in the house now. And so I saw the opportunity to partner with Holy Connection. It's been a great experience, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. I've gained brothers and sisters that I've never met, but just like you, we're sisters. I've never met, but because of that, it shows how the network that God intertwines. It's like a web, right? God made web, and even though we're not physically in each other's presence, we have grown a bond. We have become family because of Holy Connection. That is a tool that the Lord has used. So I'm very excited about it. I believe Holy Connections will be bigger than any other network in the world promoting Christ. So absolutely. So yes. And I stick to that one. Absolutely.
Awesome. So what do you have coming up? Anything different? What you want to accomplish this year?
Okay, great. So there has been a shift in my life. There's some things that I've let go in, 2026 and 2025. There was things I was associated with that, let me back up. Let me back up. Sometimes, and I'm going somewhere with this, sometimes we stay in places too long and we keep ourselves stagnant, right? We keep ourselves, seeing God's promise up there, but sitting back like, okay, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna wait. And so that's what I was doing. I was helping and following other people's dreams for the last couple of years, right? Because I believed in the dreams, not saying they don't work, not saying they're not amazing, but I know for sure that I stayed too long in a place that did not benefit me anymore. It benefited other people, great. But if me and my family are suffering, then that's not the will of God, especially if he's saying go. And then I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to work this out. So I have really learned to listen to the voice of God and bump other people. That's what we're going to say, bump other people. Yes. And so because of that, recently, like God has, with my game shows and things like Holy Connections, everything really is in media land for me. It's either physically doing something or doing something lively in media. It's kind of television, kind of media like. And so the Lord has put upon me to go back on social media and just promote some it's in the trivia style of things that I'm doing. So I have a show that it's not, I'm starting it next week officially, getting everything together. But I call it All the Things, and we're just going to talk about all the things. And I'm so excited because I like to give people value. I'm not saying no one doesn't give anybody value, but I like to give people value, and I want to make sure that I represent Christ when I do it. I think a lot of people compromise their walk and calling because they're looking for clicks, they're looking for likes, they're looking for followers. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to do it for Christ, have fun, get paid to be me, have fun, get paid to be me, and go do it. And did I say get paid to be me?
Get paid to be you.
Just making sure I didn't miss that. But that's very, very important. So just working on that and then traveling a lot more with my game shows. I desire to go around the world globally and be whatever new game show that's going to come up that I'm the host. Like, you got Jamie Foxx with the Shazam and whatever. I'm next.
Gotcha. Yeah. I love it. I love your personality. And I know we had talked a good little while when I met you. And so let's talk about just a life and life transitions and how you get through challenges.
Ooh, Kuna Matata. Okay. Life transitions. I'm going to use a testimony between actually me and Carlos.
Okay.
Mr. Robinson. So there was a time I just didn't realize, people say a faith walk and you think that you're walking in faith. And my faith walk in my mind was go hard, get it how you get it, grind, add this. And then I learned, even through some conversations with him, that I was just adding piles and moving faith out the way. And my faith was ended up in the piles. Like, for instance, trying to pay bills, trying to figure it out. Listen, I have had 8 jobs at one time. 8 jobs. Okay, I'm going to this one. I'm going to this one. I'm going to this one to make sure it's trying to make ends meet. And I learned that I was putting barricades in front of my faith. So having some conversations with him and prayer with him, I really realized, and sometimes you don't know you're doing these things until someone brings it to your attention. And so where I'm really growing and how I'm overcoming, I have learned, hey, if it happens, it happens. If it happens, I mean, I hate to use Snoop Dogg as I have a Snoop Dogg attitude. It is what it is. And it's not it's what it is. And then whatever happens, it's a confidence in God. So really, it's not just getting in the word. That is very important. There are some days I would never lie. There are some days I'm like, dang, I forgot. I forgot again. But the reality is me really coming back to God and having those conversations like, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm having a hard time. I am a single woman, right? And so I have given my life to the Lord in ways I never thought I would give my life to the Lord. It has been some battles. Like, some battles everyone doesn't have the same battles, but like live my life for Christ and like keep things that would tempt me to fall off the path. Not saying I've never make a mistake, not saying that the fall is endless, but things that'll mess up and keep me distracted.
Yeah.
I have to pray for God. You know your child,
Right.
you know what you know what I'm thinking. You know where I'm kind of going. You know what I'm trying to do. But really, just talking to him. I talk to God. Like I know people say, like He's your dad. Like I talk to him. I'm not gonna lie. Now, some people might like. I'll be like, Lord, you getting on my nerves, but I know you love me. I talk to him just like that because I feel like if He's my dad, He knows how I am, and He didn't make me all weird and wild and wacky, not to accept me weird, wild, and wacky.
Right, right.
It's really also putting myself around people who love God. That's what I do. Because sometimes I tend to isolate, and it's not intentional. It's because I'm focused, and I need someone to hold me accountable. I appreciate account. Like, you want to get me right? Like, check me. I'm okay with that. I do not have to like what you say, and now I don't have to agree. And I'm gonna analyze what you say. I'm like, all right, look, are they right? Maybe they right. It's not whatever. But I'm okay with correction, just not coercion. But I'm okay with correction. But I think that was a great question because I believe, especially as I said, I didn't believe in God, care about God, and in my walk now, that some people, from my experience, they think that you come to Christ and then everything's just supposed to be halos and lollipops and gumdrops, and I don't believe that people tell them, like, for the most part, in my experience, from what I've seen, they just give it to God, and that's it. Like, no, you need support. I need support. I need someone to talk to. Don't just tell me, my brother died a couple of years ago. My dad died, just dropped dead. Just a whole bunch of things. I've been homeless for. Don't be like, pray about it, baby. Like, no, I don't want to pray about it. Like, I need community. So, community is important to me. So I have learned to call people because I will go by myself and try to figure it out. Right. And that's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. I will call someone like, listen, like I'm about to check out. So that's a great question.
I love that. So community, connection, consistency.
Yes. Consistency. I will share I'm not a newer believer or anything, but when I was a newer believer, and even now I see, now there is nobody who's perfect. And I don't want people like, oh, no one's perfect. Duh. We know that. Duh. But consistency is very important to me because most of my life, all I've seen is inconsistency. I'm a child who, not a child, but I was a child who was raised by a family who I wasn't related to. Doesn't mean they didn't love me or anything, but just giving an example of how some of my thought process were and why community and consistency is important to me. The person who came in my life, the dad that I said who passed, not my biological father, he was my father figure. But he met my mom. Bam, they got together. I had brother and sister together. I mean, they had my brother and sister. Then my mom was like, I can't do this anymore. They broke up. Bam, gave us to him. He brought us to his family. He went to move to Miami, gave us to them. Okay. Wow. And then, so in my mind, I learned a long time that I associated love with abandonment. Like that was normal to me. So like when people left me or whatever, it's just like, well, that's just how it is. So, it also, like, I see it rippled into like how I've been married before, like it rippled into like how I saw marriages. Because also when you put children or families in dynamics like that, where you don't see like healthy love. And I'm not saying family who didn't raise me didn't love me, but it's not just about being married or anything, but I never saw healthy relationships. Everyone was either single or their person passed or so on and so on. They were also older. So I'm raised by women in their 50s and up. So they're mostly gone now. Right. Yeah. I've never recently, until my pastor just died about 2.5 weeks ago. Wow. Those are some people I've seen. Thank you. Those are some people that I've seen healthy love and made me believe that love could be healthy. But I have really grown in that area because absolutely one time I hated love. I didn't believe it existed. I did not believe. I thought, like, hey, you had the fairy tale. I thought it was stupid. I thought love was dumb. Like for real. Like I don't know how to equate it, but it was stupid. It does not exist because people don't love you. They love you, they leave you. They love you, they hit you. They love you, they don't care about you. And so that's all I saw. So I have really outgrown that. I'm still working in some areas. Yeah. I'm still working in some areas. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know where that came from.
But that's where the relationship with God came in.
Yes.
In the midst of all of that, God showed you love. And that's how you're at peace and where you are now, because he created you.
He could show me a husband now too, because I'm tired of waiting. But anyways, yes. Because Lord, it's rough out here. These holy streets are rough, Lord. But no, yes. I have learned to identify what healthy is. I've always been someone who can chill by myself. So like I said, I've learned that I chill too much by myself. So I've been making myself go out and do things because I am an introvert. And people don't understand that you can be both. So I'm a laugh and giggle with you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Yep. So yeah, that is me. So I've been really working on I don't have to change being an introvert in an aspect, but just a little more time out instead of just, hey, get what I need, bye. So I'm really working on that. That's the area the Lord sharpened me in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying consistency. That's myself too. So I don't subscribe anyone to something I'm not going to subscribe myself to. I don't do that. So yeah, Laura, sorry.
We do something similar, which is community. That's why I was thinking about those C words.
Yeah.
Because I did empower him and I did empower her. And when I did empower him, the guys would talk more than the women and they would just express themselves. And I was like, wow. And then I would do a thing with women. You know, we talk about life. We talk about things that women go through. I had fibroids. I didn't even know what that was. Then when I had it, then I heard people, oh, I've been through that. And I was like, well, why did y'all tell me about this? I didn't know what it was. So I had to figure it out, as I went through it. But the communication, when people came together from different places, sit here on a digital platform and just to share their testimonies of what they've been through. And then, of course, how you have testimonies when God brought you through, it was just phenomenal. And so you said something earlier about the men and how they were sensitive at the end. What was the core of the thing that you were talking to that made them sensitive to share?
Well, it really wasn't me saying it. It was just me allowing them a space.
Yep.
That's really what it was. They just, I could, sometimes you have to read the room, feel the spirit, however you want to say it. But it was that shift. You could feel it. And I was like, I'm going to just let them. Because sometimes people just need to be able to have a conversation, to share something. And you not stepping in is exactly what they need. I have definitely learned that. Just nope. Let them go. Don't say anything. So silence, is of the essence in that aspect. And it's just wisdom. Just listen. What does the word say? Be slow to speak and quick to listen. That is one of my favorite verses right there.
Absolutely.
But yes, just I have really I'm not gonna say mastered that, but that is something I've been gifted. Just listen. Don't say anything. Pay attention. Listen to what people say. I always tell people, whether it's people that I'm engaged with, just talking to regular or dating life, I listen to what you say and what you don't say. I watch what you do and what you don't do. And I tell people that exactly. And that it doesn't take long to see who people are within the first day that you meet them, or a couple of days. They'll become what's on the inside comes on the outside. You just have to pay attention and be very discerning. So my discernment is, when you talk to God a lot, your discerning go way up here. Don't talk to them like them too. What?
Right.
It's got to be all
awesome.
Listen. So,
I love that. So if people are interested or need to connect with you, find out about your game shows or different things you do, how can they connect with you?
Oh, absolutely. So I'm LEESIA Monaye, LEESIA, on Monaye, MONAY, on all platforms. Just inbox me in anything you have, whether speaking, I do speaking engagements, anything media, anything hosting wise. I am very flexible. I love to travel. I had to lean forward. I love to travel. So I love coming where people are. So anywhere, LEESIA MONAY on all social media. Just send me an inbox and then we'll chop it up and see how can I be of service and support you in whatever you need me to do.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and being my special guest. You are phenomenal. Keep making it happen and we will get back to you. Thank you again for being my guest and we will see you guys on the next Divine Connection show. Hold tight.
Bye.
Bye. Hold tight.